take a bunch that G2 were fighting over. PaperX looked to fight over A Rubble at the start of this round, but they've been locked off.
And G2 are fast here, immediately going for that B plan, and Giorgimo slipping through into the net and into the back line of the enemy team.
What a nice round here from G2 so far.
We're already seeing util going to be used in spades on either side with that paranoia, trying to flush out the remaining players. PaperX trying to get themselves in, but this is ingrained positions. Look at this, flipping the map ever so slightly. Salvos off of the first tap.
Jorg is re-wrapping heaven.
Could be that backstab that's sorely needed. PaperX are just wondering where the hell these players are lying in wait. G2 are coming out with order preparation right now. Wonderful look here for the pistol round, but they're not done just yet. But that second round of salvos denies it all. Time being put.
Leaf really happy playing with that. They're so happy playing with the Stingers as well.
Certainly are. And this looks like a bit of a trap play potential there for it. Players are lying in wait. Flash triggered. Bit of a peek around the corner. Jing, something forsaken or collapse as well. Snap shut with the trap. Giorgimo's going to try and at least even this one out. 3 players still alive here for G2.
How'd you get the spike back?
I'm going to try to go back into this one, of course, because the spike is out into the middle of nowhere. The question of how you get it back is the least of their concern, I think, right now for G2. Hurting bad. How the hell do you even get past this as well? Smokes on smokes. That's just off sound cues. Giorgimo hears it, scuttling in the sand, takes it with a no-scope, picks up the upgrade. PaperX could still be deadly in this spot though. Snakebite ricocheting back to try and pull them back out. What a face from them. And now, surely the cherry on top. Leaf just dropped down to that 30 HP. He's got to do it now with just that. Outlaw missing the first shot. Anticipating the re-swing. 35 seconds left.
I think this is the only gun that Leaf could have a chance with.
It's an awkward engagement, but he's got to be so damn sharp. Magnetic onto their heads, picks up the rifle, but with the pistols, it's all PaperX. The last time that these two teams faced off, Lotus was the finisher. PaperX got the win against G2 at Toronto. Should be a pretty good cleanup. No problems, but as I say that, hold on. Yeah, rifles are being acquired. The sight is theirs too. Wrapping around from the side is something. That flank has to come to fruition. It's a backstab that must be the insurance policy playing off now for them as well. That Prowler not quite broken in time. Something now finally activated, getting involved towards it. A smoke in the face. Pacman cleaned up. It's up to Leaf now in that 1v2. Knows the rough position. Something's just holding it. Shorty in hand though. Not enough with the shots to buy saves the day. Exit. Jorgen was forward the dimensional drift and attempt and a chance potentially to punish. Picking out the available util. It's going to be deaded off though, so the Thorn's going to be delaying any sort of backup. Jorg does have side control for now.
A nicely executed round. Good theory there to push Forsaken away because he's normally so difficult to deal with. And PaperX, they don't like playing set retakes, but this time forced to.
Spike planted.
Grouped up.
They are looking for a lurker. Something is hanging around for quite a while with this operator looking towards front B, wondering where Leaf is. Leaf's just watching the flank.
Yeah, now forced to play the retake into this one. We've already that paranoia. Satchel forward. Jing knows going to be near side.
Oh, the double TP!
It's close, double TP! Into the back lines! It's done with instantly at that! Valin is hungry for it! Carnage onto the site. Straight into the thick of things. They respect each other.
And why wouldn't you? I mean, they're both incredible teams.
Not finished yet, are they? Listen, damage is being done on either side here. Something still with that operator saved.
He's got a clone.
Too dangerous. Oh, that gamer timing's bloody hell. That's a lot of damage done. Jing barely alive there. Something trying to at least punish from the sides. Divide! Lights him up. Makes the Sheriff sing with shots like that, and these pistols could still do that real damage. Real quick worth. Leads it down to Giorgimo in that 1v2. And that riot damage finally pays off. Red Bull clutch. Giorgimo might be gearing up for a bit of a fight there. Stun still. It's going to be hitting towards the back, and shot still distracted for a second. It's traded out evenly by Jing Divide. Still at the back, and heads are turned away from him. He combines the might. Him and Pacman really doing the damage. But Forsaken, the IGL. He's gone back in.
He's gone
back in, mate.
Okay, hold on.
Go back to words. He's going back in, and Levy's going to clean him up.
I take it back. Players defensively towards A as the hit on C comes through. Divide forced to give up space.
Yeah, Nightfall and Valentine as well clears out most of the site there. Levy loses the fight out to Pacman. Cleaned up that straggler. Divide still here. Hanging around into the sidelines. He's going to get that first connection. A bit of running, gunning though is ordered up here by G2. And Jonah P, why not pull out the sidearm? Secondary's getting that job done. Finishing up here. It's 2v3. And a Nightfall committed. This looks winnable for PaperX. They want to send it forwards. Judge in hand. Something's gone against the Stingers and against the Rifles. Pacman's left to do it all now. And a lot of damage being done in the process. Spraying them potentially down to a killable range. Pacman himself very, very low. 51 health to get it done. High-low setup, G2 trying to play it with that discipline, with that diligence. Being disjointed, being picked apart. Time is running away from it right now. That wasn't a rifle he picked up, just a judge. Pacman's going to get it done now. 9 bullets and time running short. Trent from on high. It's a thrift. Big group up though by G2, looking to send it flying forwards here. Onto the C site. There's no util used to push them back, so no one is home, but Leaf dropped down. That was it. The mid lurk cleaned up, and that's a rifle as well. They can hand over to the opposition. Still very much winnable. Information gathered. Something going to be playing for his life in this spot. PaperX still have a chance to get back in, especially with Jing's showstopper. Door's going to be opened up from behind. Steel Garden as well. Just putting the squeeze now onto these G2 players. Get the corral and cower into the corner. With a nade at your back and a gun forwards. Jing, watchful eye on every single extremity. Weapons finally back in action, but again, Jorgamo's got it too much to do. Swarm the one way. That is spam into that. No, expecting the play.
They are really ready for that. It's a flash into a haunt play, but Jog.
You're going to be in trouble. Drone needs to be broken. Needs to be broken, and it is. He has that showstopper close quarters. Chooses to activate it now. Plays a scurrying, but against the back wall. That's mincemeat made of Fallon. Jonah P. An attempt to answer that back. A lot will have to go right here, but Devi's already making sure that any sort of hurdles and obstacles are dealt with necessarily at that. Still G2 finding their mark. It's brought it into a 2v2.
This could be the opening.
To Nightfall. Scatters forwards, only the one tag. They don't know where something is there, but it's all being covered as well. Hell of an awareness, and the C's connects. Forsaken's position notified. Armageddon. My God, the slightest of angles to play out of. It's alive for now, but he's got to do it now with just 34 bullets left. And the off angle of Jonah P. It's electric stuff. So early. G2 though, they speed it up again. Noise heard, picking out a bit of that util, seeing where the thorns are. There's still a wall in your face, but Jorgamo's got all that space for free. Salvas in a one-way deep CT control. Name of the game already called for. What a snap to the head. Straight his way, that door's going to be opening up. This is PaperX trying to apply that pressure, but Jonah P covering the angles. And he cracks some weaknesses, but his back is currently open towards it. Something lurking up and around. The pit, going to let them try and get involved and get back in again, but Jorgamo's still just dominating the extremities. And the pit now, insurmountable is what it feels like in a 2v4, especially with the operator in something's hand. They already
playing towards Mound. G2 give it up.
Oh my God, man! Popped off as well, getting a bit of extra information, but a TP back again. It's just something heavy prior to get mid-round information for his team. And okay, as the smokes dissipate and just fade away, it's an open silent and open fight. Devi's going to be gone. Back to the spectator seats, 4v4, something consistency there with the operator. Jorgamo wants to try and take the fight straight to him, but again, PaperX are just fighting at every single side. It's never an easy fight, pestering them from every single angle. PaperX are all over the place right now. With every fight going their way, it leaves it to Jorgen at 1v3, but it's looking inevitable. It's looking like an evened up half, 6-6. Could we have it any other way?
What a brilliant, it looks like there's going to be an enormous scrap towards B.
It's all gearing up, isn't it? Skirmish called for. Why not? It's going to get bloody. And it's brawly at that. G2, though, the ones winning it out so far. Feed entirely filled up in their name. A 4-piece, 4-leaf.
Round, but where's he going to take it?
Flash forward's going to be broken. Jorgamo, he's not messing around. That's 2 shots.
Over towards C and B.
What in that one, Jonah P? No way is he winning that one. Stinger in hand.
Gets mega value every time.
Tucked up deep here. We're going to see the double satchel play. Jing's forwards. Skip past this one. Silence is going to be spotted. And the bodies just line up for him. Jing. It's 2 eviscerated in a blink of an eye, and a forward approach now into that PE site. Heaven angle. It's not really contended, and it's not really smoked off here. I mean, Stump with a ricochet trying to peek this one forward again with the fights to be taken. G2, they win it like that.
Take it. I love this exact.
Yeah, we're seeing it. Double satchel over towards the top.
But you throw the smoke high in the air, so it becomes a cover for Jing as he double blast packs up, and then he can take the fight afterwards.
Deep TP into the back side of A. Cutting through. PaperX always coming out with the cool ideas. Forward to get the angle.
This round there's a flank play happening as well. And Devi's going to be watching for it. Forsaken also challenging here.
Pixel angle, Forsaken. Faded out by the first player. Takes off Valor's head as a result of it. That wall's going to be tripped and that double face does overwhelm. It's going to be a quick call out though. Pacman looking to see if he can contain as well. Needs some help as well. Calling for reinforcements and a bit of backup. And that is a TP behind you. It is manic stuff from Jorg. And he's not stopping there. Damage done, but in a flip of a coin, it's all turned on its head. PaperX and themselves up into this 1v2. Forsaken quickly. Like said, needed it most there. PaperX looking to send it flying forwards once more. Salvos, though, an adjustment called for here by G2. Looking to really fight this one forwards with a lot of util in the process, but Trent beamed down through the smokes. Still Bullets are going to be rattling forwards, and with that showstopper, you are no more. Jing paving the way to success, and the rest of his team can follow him straight through. Jorgamo looking to answer back rapidly at that, but still shut down with a bullet to the dome.
That's incredible awareness there from PaperX, dodging the flash. Valen would have to go huge.
Lying
this
in
would
wait.
be monstrous.
Mo dissipates though, and the player's just not lined up for him. It's up to Leaf now.
Wild off angle.
It's so off angle, isn't it? Oh, he just!
Oh, one bullet.
Micro flick, Forsaken, doing backflips in the spawn. Leaves it to 1v2. Like you said, a silver line would be ults being forced out and pulled out of these PaperX players. They've got this one locked down, a lot of damage done. Leaf anticipating a reswing from a different angle and position, but at some point has to expect it. Time's still starting to tick though. Options very much limited, and now an unwinnable spot to play in. Looking to just do the exits. Bit of damage to the economy while he's at it. Pulling this one back, one round at a time. Ults are going to be used on either side though. Hit to lock off C.
They didn't clear!
He didn't clear it, Valin! Just tucked into the corner, nice and tight and pretty there. He's going to be able to find it a little bit more, but something with some information.
Jonah is so committed.
Hyper committed, he's got no real backup as well, no help to help him out. That wall's on cooldown, needs it up ASAP. Nades are flying forwards along with the bullets. Surely he doesn't survive this, he's trying to counter-spam them all the way back, and Jonah P gets out.
That's incredible. Good support from the rest of his team to get Jonah out in that position, but it's got to feel disastrous on the side of PaperX. You've somehow been left in the 3v5 at the back of all of this.
Coming that drone for a bit of information there. Containment is the name of the game for G2. Not letting anything slip here, even committing ults into their own. Still a 3v5, respect shown.
30 seconds
Salvos
planted.
off the mark, doesn't deny the plan. That's going to be an extension into the round. PaperX still have a way back into this one. Battering against them, that Utah's flying forwards, but killed in their name. Nightfall now, scatters forwards. Jing, he's even collected a few of his own. And just like that, it's a 3v3. Players are noted. Drop down into pit, the C's to try and cut off these angles. Steel Garden even being offloaded here with no weaponry to work with. It all comes down to the sidearms. Valin dismisses Patman, brings it into that 2v2, but time is ticking. It's getting away from them. The Thorns delay it. TP in. Valen's looking to try and get at least a bit of a tap onto it. Damage through the box. Satchel over the top, but it's all Divine in the feed. Still going to be tested, like you said. Forced to anchor now with the Odin in his hand. The door not opened up. The Salvos to try and cut them off. Where it hurts!
Spike down A.
Split them in twine. PaperX right now, they don't know which way to look, which way to stand. Toppled at a moment's notice. The pressure was there, but long-range support with that salvo at the feet. Couldn't cross that boundary, couldn't get themselves onto the A side, so PaperX split, or just a fake of the A util. And looking to go straight forwards. Flying forwards at that. That's a judge into the hands of Jing, and he could do some real damage here. Trying to take that peek. It's an unsmoked angle. Trent is no more. Obliterated in the process. Jorg falls to the information. TP's back out to safety, but there's still a player down on the plant. Now finally going down.
Heaven control there, threatened from PaperX, and then once they know that G2 have seen it, they immediately drop back and try to fight on site, creating presence in as many spots as possible.
All players on site with the exception of Tavai. Taking that peek in the fight to be taken. It's an off angle for Patman, and that is beautiful work. Two players dropped in the blink of an eye for G2. They're going to be watching from the spectator seat. Forced to back away from this fight. PaperX bringing it back up to 11.
I was praising the
adjustments that are being made. Tweaks as well across the board. Salvos far breaks open the blue room door, and Jorgamo not anticipated from that spot.
He's a big game player.
Delivers them early blow. It's Trent who was the one to do it. Shallow angle that he's watching this from. Flash. Still contacting up here, PaperX.
Leave from behind.
It could be that backstab! Oh, what is that by Forsaken? Quick 180. Snaps back and punishes Leaf for the hubris of trying to contest.
3 huge moments where Leaf has had a bit of a whiff, but this one might punish them the most. He's still got 19 kills. He's still playing great. But big kills are getting away from him.
Lurks on lurks. Divine all that space over towards C. Open ground found, and something now can be the backstab.
Oh, what a time.
Still with that player disadvantage, but it might not matter with something playing like this. And like you said, the timing is everything. It's all about how fast G2 end up playing it, but he reveals it early with that kill to Jonah P. No one's turning to look at this right now. No one at all. Communication just going to miss. PaperX. Again from the brink. Again at the player disadvantage. But it's inevitable. It's going to be that 12th round.
I think this round is utterly and completely different if Forsaken doesn't somehow land.
Okay.
Go for the Cologne play. I think this round is so different if Forsaken doesn't somehow spin on a dime and land a 180.
Be disastrous for G2 to lose this opener in this fashion. It's exactly the way that the last time that these teams played each other ended up. 13-11 loss to G2, and anticipating that TP deep into the back line. Chogamo's got his watchful eye onto it still. Bullet's going to be rattled on either side here. Damage is being done either way. Judge in the hands of Leaf, he can't get much done at all. The rifles are singing in the hands of these Paper X players.
Still a salvo, still an ult here for Trent.
Chance for him to get back in, but a lot of damage done to Jonah P as well. They're going to have to use everything at this point. Space given up. Presence being shown. It forces the Armageddon to be used just to take site control. G2. Meticulous, they're like surgeons when it comes to these retakes, just trying to divide up most of the site and see if they can take this one nicely. But they have to get their eyes and watchful eyes, and these smokes, Valin does punish it. Forsaken dropped in that IGL dip. Jing from the side has got a nade waiting, rebounds, but a little bit too shallow. A tap onto it, Horn needs to be dealt with, it's all coming down to the wire! And in slow motion, could we have it any other way?